Hello everyone and welcome to the second board of chapter 3, the first section. Chapter 3 will be dealing with capturing material. This is from the free book that is available on the World Xiangqi Federation website. And I think this example is very useful and very practical for beginners. I hope you enjoy it as I did. So in this position, on this situation, we can see that red would have one chariot, one horse versus black's one chariot, one horse, and both have a pawn. However, black could have the additional elephants for defense, but the positioning of the red chariot and the red horse was much more superior than black's horse and chariot, and it would be red's turn to move. So I think this board would demonstrate the concept of an intermediate move very nicely, and how it can be used to capture material. So in this situation, for red to gain a winning position, the black pawn would have to be eliminated. And once the pawn is eliminated, red would have an advantage if he were able to cross the pawn across the river and to go for the attack. But how can red do so? The first move would be r4 equals to 6 to deliver a check. Now, in the book, r6 equals to 8 was given, but when I ran through this position, there was another better move. But for the sake of discussion, we shall go through the variations that were given in the book first. r6 equals to 8 would be the next move to play, whereby red would now threaten to checkmate with the elbow horse checkmate by advancing the chariot r8 plus 5. So to resolve this threat, the black king would have to move again. So delivering a check, and black would now play r8 minus 2. Again, this would be a threat to checkmate, but this would be an important intermediate move, and this would force the king back to the third rank. Now, another important intermediate move to force the black king back to the centroid. And finally, the black pawn is captured. While doing so, red will still have the threat of delivering a checkmate with r9 plus 2. So thus far, at the 6th ply, neither the black chariot or horse could move. So again, the black king will only be able to move to the safety of the 4th file. A check, and again a very important intermediate move. And finally, in the example, red will play r9 minus 3. So through a series of intermediate moves, the chariot will now be threatening to checkmate with r9 equals to 6. Black must resolve this threat, but in the process of doing so, the black horse would be captured, and red would have a supreme advantage. This would be a winning position for red, simply put. So let's go through the board again. A check, threatening to checkmate. A check, threatening to checkmate. A check, threatening to checkmate again. And finally a check and threatening to checkmate before capturing the horse. Now my computer program recommended another move that I think is also very nice. So r4 equals to 6 would have to be played, delivering a check, but at this point in time, red could consider playing h3 minus 4. Now this would force the black king to retreat. Now one might wonder, would it be possible for black to play k5 equals to 6? The answer will be a resounding no, because red will now have a checkmate position. Now to do so, the chariot will hide behind the horse, and now the black king cannot move to the centroid because he's guarded by the red horse. So at the next move, red will be prepared to play, say for example, take play move, We're prepared to deliver a check, forcing the black king out, and then play k6 plus h6 plus 7 for the angler horse attack. Now if black retreated the king, it will be a checkmate in this manner. If black moved the king to this file, we will deliver a check in this manner. So that is why it would be a checkmate. So this would be what black would how red would try to checkmate. So black would try to trade material. These were the moves they were given for my computer program. Checkmate. So k5 equals to 6 is not a viable option, and because of the check by the horse, the red will continue to play r6 plus 5 after the king had retreated to the bottom rank. Now red would threaten to checkmate with h4 plus 3. So to resolve this checkmate threat, black would be forced to play r8 equals to 7, and red will go ahead to deliver a check. And after capturing the black chariot, red would also have a winning position because he can simply capture the black pawn, and one chariot, one pawn versus black's horse and single advisor guard would be a winning endgame situation for red. So that is why the move suggested by the computer program was also quite nice. So I hope you've enjoyed this short video, and I think this board is very useful and practical, and demonstrates the concept of the intermediate move very nicely. So if you like the work that I've been doing, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a good day ahead.